If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
He was in the forest looking to see the trees, but none were there. He found a girl, she found the Earl King. They were in the white wood, gambling out to picnic. In the light, leaves broke above, then fell below. I was in the middle ground, looking to find the flowers in the garden, wearying of the hate me not. Wait, they forgot. Woe, oh, the rot. Deeper in they crept, oblivious of the bears and darker tears, or none were there. How did they dare? I was in the middle ground, looking to find the fountain of infinite mirror. Tree falling, no one would hear. Shadow of nobody there. Murders of murderers living in fear.
Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us?
Owls on the night watch, solemn and easily wise to what we thought they thought above. Sound broke below. They were in the black wood, coveting indiscreetly, her for him or him for her, shown what they were. I was in the middle ground, looking to find the fountain of infinite mirror. Tree falling, no one would hear. Shadow of nobody there. Murders of murderers living in fear. I was in the clearing, buzzing around to hearing what the bees and birds who knew the words. Soon arrived the twilight, finally the night and day remembered how they came to be.
One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering.
All for nothing at all. To see the trees, but none were there.
The limits of the body can be rejected. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world.
Think of these thoughts as limitless light, exposing, closing circuitry of fight. Think of each moment holding this breath as death, minute and decimal.
Resident minor, how do you believe will need your testimony? Understand from the sweat to terrible truth, so help me, son. Now raise your right hand.
Father, your honor, may I explain? My brain has claimed its glory over me. I've a good heart, albeit insane.
Condemned to the infirmary.
All my towers crumble down, the flowers gasping under rubble, shrieking in the hall of law. Thy genius sates a thirst for trouble, scattering sparks of thought energy, deliver me and carry me away. I was just a boy, you see. I pleaded thee, had sympathy for me. Start to marvel, having made it through the night. Never they ponder whether electric calming, if you look at it right.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the god of wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere! The puppet and the puppeteer. How can this be, you may ask? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the one, the only, one-man circus!
Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observe the world.
I am a one-man circus. I do everything so incredibly, since I'm the one that's pulling all the strings. Give a bow, tip your hat, marvel at the fact that there's no list of writers on the screen. It's just me, only me. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. I am the sole director. I'm the soul behind the show. Hell, I am the show, so give a clap, show some respect. Great job, Mads. Takes five. Thanks, Mads. No problem, Mads. I'm a gas, a lovely crowd. Make me laugh out loud, even when no one else is around. I gotta do what I gotta do. I've got me and you've got you. If my shoulders were broad, I'd rule your world too. The fate of it all, and my bombs you'd applaud at the drop of a hat. You'd excuse all I do. I could dine at the Ritz in my birthday suit. Hardly a man, and yet I'm hardly a girl. In the hand of God, in my own little.
So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it.
I am a one-man circus. I'm the host, if you will, and still I'm also the 10th and the elephant in the room. My very own personal peanut gallery, and my own worst critic, and all of my own 5-star reviews. I'm the spot with the best view, and can you guess it? You're also the best view. Now you're getting it. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. I am a one-man circus. I'm the singer and the song and the writer and the dreamer and the show that must go on. I'm the silence all your cell phones, please. Yes, even the buzz. I'm the buzz that keeps you wanting more, and therefore coming back for more, because I'll always do what I gotta do. I've got me, I don't need you. No one can help even if they wanted to. I'm the player one and the player two. I'm the acrobat, I'm the net down below, catching myself when I choose to let go. I'm the puppeteer and yet the puppet still. I'm a marionette at my very own will. I'm hardly a man and yet I'm hardly a girl. On the hand of God, in my own little
But as constructive as it sounds, it erases my uniqueness. If each segment is equally me, then by the same token, none of them are truly me. A soul living forever in the past inevitably holds different views than he did in his later years. The same thing that completes me also restricts me. Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives.
Cette nuit, intenable insomnie, la folie me guette. Je suis ce que je fuis, je subis cette cacophonie qui me scie la tête, assommante harmonie. Elle me dit, tu paieras tes délits, quoi qu'il advienne. On traîne ses chaînes, ses peines. J'avoue mes nuits à la symphonie, au requiem, tuant par dépit ce que j'aime. J'avoue mes nuits à la symphonie et au blasphème. J'avoue, je maudis tout ce qui s'aime. L'ennemi tapis dans mon esprit, faites mes défaites, sans répit me défie. Je renie la fatale hérésie qui ronge mon être. Je veux renaître, renaître. Je veux mes nuits à la symphonie, au requiem, tuant par dépit ce que j'aime. Je veux mes nuits à la symphonie et au blasphème. J'avoue, je maudis tout ce qui s'aime.
Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity.
Lance de mes envies, siphonnées,
I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain.
déconcertant, concerto. Je joue sans toucher le bout. Mon talent sonne faux. Je noie mon ennui dans la mélomanie. Je tue mes phobies dans la désharmonie. Je veux mes nuits à la symphonie, au requiem, tuant par dépit ce que j'aime. Je veux mes nuits à la symphonie et au blasphème. J'avoue, je maudis tout ce qui s'aime.
claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact.
Last time I bought your word rang you like a lunar bell. I'll see you on the moon until we meet at Tico and follow the trail. Synodic seasons come out of hiding. Why'd it take so long? Reaching out of orbit, dividing. Where did I go wrong? I'll see you on the moon, where we're throwing the party. And as you're gasping for the last Saverio, tra-la-la-la, you give me 59% from vibration. We dance in synchronous rotation. The image we see of you has been just a little late. There is no atmosphere to wear down any sharpness. It's not how long you wait. Synodic seasons come out of hiding. Why'd it take so long? Reaching out of orbit, dividing. Where did I go wrong? A wise woman said I'm alive. Nobody's ever told her she's wrong. A paella of space talk and jive. I'm as alive as her beard is long. I'll see you on the moon, where we're throwing a party. And as you're gasping for the last Saverio, tra-la-la-la-la, twirling moon dust abound. Long destruction is starting. Take your suit off and swim in Maria. I'll see you on the moon. There's already a party. And as you're gasping for the last Saverio, tra-la-la-la, no, it's never done. And they are that is now that you've heard it all, there is the door.
I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It has been a long process, and I do not care about the results as much as people might imagine.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. I once thought your ultimate goal was to ascend to godhood. But as it turns out, that was merely one of your experiments.
To leave from this tale, follow closely ahead. Prepare to exist by the living and dead. Too slow or too kind or too wary of those two at ease. Past all the buried impressions of them, sullen drawn eyes and expressions to men, continue through mirrors left broken to sing and be heard. Through when it seems all the senses are lost to observe.
Suspiciously vacant seat, a new face. I trust you can put two and two together.
To leave from the present with no source of sound. They laugh because silence is never around. Ignored and forgotten, the past may continue to breathe. Fear not arrest by this desolate friend, whose patience revealed what intent comes to send. With a stare at a hole in the world comes a lust to be high. Above all the dark nested clouds that keep guard of the sky. So the part where we are, trapped in active depart. In the fate of the star. No, not what we are, no control, pumping heart, but impress mind in heart, mind control, mind restart.
What a magnificent fire! In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold, frozen, and unchanging.
Perhaps it has always been that way. From the beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment, one that cures the human heart of mortal fear.
What are you thinking about now?
A new experiment. In the event that my soul was depleted, say we extracted my data from someone else's memories, yours for instance, and then combined it with your intact soul as the base material, what would we create?
Such a scenario would be impossible.
Oh?
As long as your current soul survives, there will be no need to create a new individual. Don't forget, you were the one who approved of the present situation wherein only one Dottore remains. And if you ceased to exist, who would be capable of performing this experiment?
Since the day I met you, you've always excelled at talking your way out of a quandary.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities, then there was never any reason for it to end.
Indeed. Yet now, the experiment has officially drawn to a close.
Step onto the Ferris wheel, round for day and night, lost in what's forevermore, complacent in its reasons for. Give and take and sleep and wake and pray for day and night to come again. We see there's certainty in what we feel and what we've heard. Again we see there's certainty in expectations all the same.
From the very beginning, I never thought you could win this game.
But still you came, contract in hand, to honor our agreement.
Because I am a reputable partner.
You look at me now with those hollow eye sockets and smile, and it seems all a lie, what they've told me so far. And you show me that life isn't all about extending your time. No, it's the perfect time for a bottle of wine. And why do I still care about all the mind? Recall me, for everything dies, so does memory. And why am I still surprised about all who pray their sins away? Aren't they too part of this grand ballet? When time occurs, they'll make it right, they'll make me right. It's me to decide this or that side, this or that side.
What should I call you? Zandik? Or do you prefer Dottore?
Death suits you, dear sir, like a beautiful coat, but then without all the fur. I wonder, would it fit me? What do you think I prefer? You know, some people'd rather not exist. They put a gun to the heart or a knife through the wrist. We ought to think they aren't smart. It could be
Goodbye,
something I
Feofan.
missed.
This time, that's what it truly
Right
is.
then, she kisses my skin. I don't know what this is or where to begin. This fills me up with bliss. Don't tell me this was a dream. And she shows me that life isn't all about explaining your time. No, it's a perfect time to lay all night.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zandik.
When time occurs, they'll make it right, they'll make me right. It's me to decide this or that side. I need your word, leave it look at me now, with that burning cigar hanging out of your mouth. And it seems all a lie, well, they've told me so far.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
We bid adieu until Act 2. Come back to the one-man circus soon. You're probably wondering how it ends, aren't you? So come back to the one-man circus, my only sense of purpose. We bid adieu until Act 2. Am I self-aware or self-obsessed? I'll scare them away